Many CELPIP candidates struggle with writing task 1 because they're not sure what they need to do to score a CLB 7 or higher. But once you understand what the CELPIP examiners are looking for, it becomes much easier to score highly. In this video, I'll show you how to write a CLB 7+ email for CELPIP Writing Task 1. You'll learn how to use advanced grammar and vocabulary, and I'll show you how to use templates to boost your score. If you're taking the CELPIP soon, check out my CELPIP materials. I'll guide you step by step on how to score high, and you'll get all the templates you need to feel confident on test day. The link is in the description. And now, let's get started. First, let's take a look at the task. Your friend Jessica recently moved to a new city for a job opportunity. She's been feeling lonely and stressed because she doesn't know anyone there, is struggling to find good places to eat and shop, and is having trouble making friends at work. In about 150 to 200 words, write an email to Jessica giving her advice on how to deal with the situation. This immediately tells you several important things. First, the relationship is informal. You're writing to a friend, so you can use contractions and casual expressions. Second, you need to give Jessica advice. Third, you have 4 specific bullet points to address. This is crucial. If you miss any of these points, your task fulfillment score will suffer significantly. This is one of the scoring criteria the CELPIP examiners use to mark your writing. You need to suggest ways to meet new people and build friendships, recommend strategies for discovering local restaurants and shopping areas, offer advice on connecting with workplace colleagues, and provide encouragement and emotional support. The word count is 150 to 200 words, which means you need to be concise but comprehensive. Every sentence should serve a purpose. Now, let's write the email together. We'll start with the greeting and opening statement. Hey Jessica! Thanks for reaching out about this. I'm so glad you did. Here, I use hey, which is a great way to greet someone in an informal email. Then I write an opening statement, which is important because it's very common in everyday communication. Next, I go into more detail. I know moving to a new city can feel incredibly isolating, especially when everything feels unfamiliar. This sentence serves multiple purposes. It shows I'm aware of Jessica's situation and creates a natural transition into the advice we're about to give. As you can see, I use lots of advanced vocabulary in this sentence. Incredibly, isolating, and unfamiliar. This way, I show the CELPIP examiner that my English is advanced. Let's continue with the next sentence. I've been there, and I promise it does get easier. Notice the advanced language here. I've been there. This is very natural in conversations, so it shows the CELPIP examiners that you have advanced English skills. Consequently, it can help you boost your score. Now you need to explain why you are writing. I use a sentence starter from my template. I wanted to share some thoughts that might help you. Here is the full sentence. I wanted to share some thoughts that might help you adjust more easily. Templates are amazing because they help you write a high-scoring answer. They give you sentence starters which include advanced vocabulary and grammar. This can help you get a higher score. You simply write down the sentence starter and then you finish the sentence with your ideas. To get all the templates you need, click on the link below and check out my CELPIP materials. You can find all CELPIP templates there. If you take a look at this sentence, you can notice that I use the modal verb might, which is advanced grammar. Additionally, I write adjust more easily instead of repeating settle in from the previous sentence. This shows vocabulary range. Also, I chose to write thoughts instead of ideas to show the examiner that I know how to paraphrase. Now, let's address the first bullet point about meeting people. We use the sentence starter. From my experience, one thing that really works is It's an amazing sentence starter because it uses natural conversational language. Here's the sentence. From my experience, one thing that really works is joining local community groups that align with your interests. For instance, book clubs, fitness classes, or even volunteer events. Notice that I use the gerund here, joining. This is advanced grammar, which can help you increase your score. Further, the verb align is high-scoring vocabulary because it's very advanced. Now, let's provide specific examples. It's crucial to be specific. Don't provide vague advice, but give concrete suggestions, because this is what the task asks you to do. If you don't do this, your task fulfillment score will go down. Here's the sentence. These spaces attract people open to connection, and you'll likely find genuine friendships over time. This sentence uses the future tense you'll find. This is awesome because it shows the CELPIP examiner that you know advanced grammar. So it's a great way to boost your score. Further, you can see advanced vocabulary here. Attract, open to connection, and genuine. By the way, if you want more CELPIP writing videos, click the like button and write yes in the comments. If you want something else, tell me your video wish in the comments so I know what you want to see on this channel. Now, let's continue writing our email. Now, let's move to the second bullet point about discovering restaurants and shopping areas. We need a sentence starter that signals a new idea, so I'll use this one. Another approach you might want to consider is exploring your neighborhood to discover great restaurants and shops. Notice the advanced language features here. The word approach is advanced vocabulary for introducing new ideas. Modal language like might, want to shows advanced grammar. Let's continue. You'd be surprised what you'll find just wandering around. Again, I use the future tense here to show the CELPIP examiner that I have great knowledge of English grammar. Let's move on. Additionally, I definitely recommend using community Facebook groups, as they always know hidden gems for dining and shopping. The phrase I definitely recommend shows conditional structure, which is advanced grammar. The expression hidden gems is an idiomatic phrase that shows your English is advanced. Further, I used dining and shopping instead of repeating restaurants to show my wide vocabulary. Let's address the next bullet point of the question. Offer advice on how to connect with colleagues at her new workplace. As for your workplace, have you thought about suggesting informal coffee breaks with colleagues? As for your workplace is a clear transition to address this bullet point. The question, have you thought about, is an excellent sentence starter because it helps you suggest ideas, which is what the task asks you to do. This way, you signal to the CELPIP examiner that you understand the task, which will help you improve your score. Additionally, this sentence starter uses the present perfect tense, which is advanced grammar. Here comes the next sentence. Even small gestures like bringing donuts for the team can break the ice. This sentence includes a great idiom, break the ice. This is awesome because only advanced English speakers know how to use idioms correctly. So this really shows off your language skills. Another great word is the modal verb can that shows possibility. Further, you can see the word gestures, which is topic-specific vocabulary. Now let's address the last bullet point. Here I don't even need to think about what to write. I simply use this sentence from my template. Remember, you've got this. I believe in you completely. The phrase, you've got this, is very natural in conversations, so it fits perfectly. The dash creates emphasis and shows advanced punctuation skills. Remember that correct punctuation is important in CELPIP writing. Let's add another sentence. Settling in takes time, but you're stronger than you realize. Perfect! This sentence demonstrates advanced language. Settling in is great vocabulary, and but shows a contrast. But is a small word, but it helps you write a complex sentence, and so can help you boost your score. Now, let's end this paragraph. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need someone to talk through any of this. The conditional structure, if you need, shows that I know complex grammar. The phrasal verb talk through is amazing because it's very advanced. Now we'll finish with a warm personal sign-off and a name. Warmly Alex, we're done. We have our complete email at 200 words. It's perfectly within the 150 to 200 word range and addresses all 4 bullet points comprehensively. Let's recap why this email gets a high score. One of the scoring criteria the CELPIP examiners use is content and coherence. In this answer, every bullet point is addressed with specific, relevant advice. The email flows logically from greeting to purpose, to advice to emotional support. Ideas are well organized and connected with clear transitions that help the reader follow our logic easily. Next comes vocabulary. The email demonstrates a wide range of natural vocabulary, including idiomatic expressions like break the ice and hidden gems. We use topic-specific terms like settling in and talk through and lots of paraphrasing. The next category is readability. The grammar is sophisticated but natural, using conditional structures, modal verbs, gerunds, and complex sentences. Paragraphing is clear, and transitions help the reader follow the logic easily without confusion. Finally, let's check task fulfillment. All 4 bullet points are comprehensively addressed. The tone is perfectly appropriate for a friend, and the word count of 200 words falls within the required range of 150 to 200 words. That's how to write a CLB 7+ answer for an informal email in CELPIP Writing Task 1. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you're notified when the next video comes out. Also, share this video with your friends so they can improve their CELPIP score too. See you in the next video!